Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday, a deep exploration of self-mastery. Imagine standing at a crossroads. On one side, there's the path of comfort, indulgence, and giving in to every fleeting desire. On the other, there's the road of discipline, restraint, and long-term success. Most of us know which path leads to greatness, yet time and time again, we find ourselves tempted by the easy route. In Discipline is Destiny, Ryan Holiday argues that self-discipline is the cornerstone of a fulfilling and successful life. Holiday, a modern-day philosopher and a leading voice of Stoicism, explores how discipline shapes not only our careers and ambitions, but also our character and inner peace. He draws from the lives of historical figures, philosophical principles, and real-life examples to show that discipline isn't about deprivation, it's about freedom. When we master ourselves, we unlock our true potential. The power of self-discipline. The word discipline often brings to mind rigid routines, strict rules, and joyless toil. But Holiday reframes discipline as something empowering rather than restrictive. He argues that discipline is the key to living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Without discipline, talent is wasted. Without discipline, potential is never realized. Without discipline, chaos takes over. Self-discipline allows us to delay gratification, focus on what truly matters, and push through challenges. It's not about punishing ourselves, it's about choosing what's best for us in the long run rather than succumbing to short-term impulses. Historical examples of discipline in action. Holiday, as always, turns to history to make his case. He tells the stories of great figures who embodied discipline in various aspects of their lives. One of the most compelling examples is George Washington, a man who was known for his impeccable self-control. Washington didn't just become a great leader because of his intelligence or charisma. It was his ability to restrain his emotions, follow a strict moral code, and stay committed to his principles that set him apart. Another powerful example is Lou Gehrig, the legendary baseball player. While other athletes were consumed by fame, fortune, and distractions, Gehrig was known for his work ethic, reliability, and humility. He showed up, day after day, ready to give his best. His streak of consecutive games played, 2,130, is a testament to his unwavering commitment. On the flip side, Holiday also highlights figures who lacked discipline and suffered as a result. Take Napoleon Bonaparte, whose lack of restraint led to overconfidence and, ultimately, his downfall. His failure to temper his ambition caused him to overextend his empire, leading to devastating consequences. The lesson here? Talent and ambition alone are not enough. Discipline is what sustains success. Types of discipline. Holiday breaks down discipline into different forms, emphasizing that it's not just about one's work ethic but about mastering the mind, body, and soul. Physical discipline. Taking care of our bodies is a fundamental form of discipline. This doesn't mean extreme diets or punishing workout routines. It means treating the body as a temple. Holiday emphasizes the importance of rest, exercise, and proper nutrition. One example he provides is Cato the Younger, the Stoic senator of Rome. Cato deliberately wore simple clothes, walked barefoot, and avoided excess luxury to build resilience. He wasn't torturing himself. He was training himself to be stronger in the face of life's challenges. Mental discipline. Our minds are bombarded with distractions every day. From social media to endless notifications, our ability to focus is under constant attack. Mental discipline means being intentional about how we use our time and attention. Holiday references Leonardo da Vinci, who had an incredible ability to focus for hours on end. His genius wasn't just talent, it was discipline. He trained himself to think deeply, avoid distractions, and stay curious. Another key aspect of mental discipline is emotional control. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, practiced journaling every morning to train his mind for the challenges of the day. He understood that mastering emotions wasn't about suppressing them, it was about responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Moral discipline. Perhaps the most overlooked form of discipline is moral discipline. the ability to do what is right, even when it's difficult. This means standing by our principles, keeping our word, and acting with integrity. Holiday shares the story of Abraham Lincoln, who was known for his honesty and steadfastness. Lincoln's ability to remain calm, patient, and committed to justice, especially in the face of extreme adversity, was a reflection of his moral discipline. How to cultivate discipline in everyday life. Holiday doesn't just leave us with inspiring stories. He provides practical steps to cultivate discipline in our own lives. First, he encourages small, consistent actions. Discipline isn't about making grand, unsustainable changes overnight. It's about making small choices every day that lead to bigger transformations over time. Whether it's waking up earlier, committing to reading daily, or practicing patience, the key is consistency. Second, he highlights the importance of environment. If we want to be disciplined, we need to remove temptations and create systems that support our goals. This might mean keeping our phones away while working, setting strict boundaries around our time, or surrounding ourselves with disciplined individuals. Third, he reminds us that discipline isn't about perfection. It's about progress. There will be days when we fail. What matters is getting back on track and not letting one mistake derail everything. The freedom of discipline. One of the most profound insights in Discipline is Destiny is that discipline doesn't limit us. It frees us. When we lack discipline, we become slaves to our impulses, distractions, and bad habits. But when we cultivate discipline, we gain control over our lives. Think of a musician who practices daily. At first, it may feel restrictive, but over time, that discipline allows them to play freely and beautifully. Or consider an entrepreneur who stays disciplined in managing their time. They end up having more freedom to pursue their passions. Holiday argues that true freedom comes from structure, self-control, and commitment. When we master ourselves, we unlock a life of purpose, fulfillment, and excellence. Final thoughts: the path to mastery. Discipline is Destiny is not just a book about self-control. It's a blueprint for mastering life. Ryan Holiday makes a compelling case that discipline is the foundation of greatness. Without it, talent is wasted, potential is unfulfilled, and chaos reigns. But with it, we can achieve anything. Whether it's physical discipline in how we care for our bodies, mental discipline in how we train our minds, or moral discipline in how we act, this book reminds us that self-mastery is the key to success. Discipline isn't always easy, but as history's greatest figures have shown, it is always worth it. The question isn't whether we should embrace discipline. The question is whether we are willing to take the first step towards a life of purpose and excellence. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybookssummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.